All right, class, we are going to transition into science now. So I need everyone to please get out a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. All right, while you do that and you get out your paper, I want you to section your paper into 4 squares. So if your paper looked like that, I want you to draw 4 squares like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't put the numbers on there. I'm just showing you how you're going to divide your piece of paper. All right, when you do so, I'll give you a few more moments. All right, when you do so, I want you to please write down everything you know about each season. Why do you think I divided your piece of paper into 4? Because there's 4 seasons, all right? So write down your seasons and write down everything you know about them. It could be something super simple and how it makes you feel, or something more complex, like how it happens. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now I want you to turn to your neighbor right next to you and explain to them what you put down for each season. Does anybody want to share with the class what they wrote down? All right, looks like we have a good head start on a concept of what the seasons are. So I'm going to read to you a book. This book is called Sunshine Makes the Seasons, and it's by Dr. Franklin M. Branley. While I read you this book, I want you to look what you wrote down on your paper with the 4 seasons. And if this book explains something you didn't write down, I want you to go ahead and add it to it. All right, so make sure you're listening. All right, here we go. Sunshine warms the earth. If the sun stopped shining, the earth would get colder and colder. We would freeze. The earth would freeze. The sun shines all throughout the year, but we are warmer in the summer than in the winter. The amount of sunshine makes a huge difference. The earth spins around or rotates once every 24 hours. That's why we have a day and a night. When we are on the sun side of the earth, there is daylight. As the earth rotates, we turn away from the sun. There is sunset and then night. At the same time that the earth spins, it goes around the sun. The earth takes a year to make its whole trip around the sun. During a year, the length of our days change. In winter, the days are short. It may be dark by the time you get home from school. It is cold because we don't get many hours of sunshine. As we move into spring, the days become a bit longer. By summer, they're even longer. In the summer, the days may be long, so long that it's still light when you go to bed, because we get many hours of sunshine. After the long days of summer, the days begin to get shorter and cooler. This is fall, and it's time to go back to school again. All right, guys, that was Sunshine Makes the Seasons by Dr. Franklin M. Branley. I want you guys to sit there and think about the story for a second and write down any ideas that you can add to your paper. All right, I'll give you a moment to do that. All right. So now that we have a basis on our seasons, I'm going to erase this from our whiteboard. And we're going to talk about all 4 seasons. So somebody give me a season. Yes, spring. What's another one? Fall, very good. Do we have any others? Yep, winter, very good. And spring. Oh no, we already did spring. Summer, yep, there you go. All right, so that's our 4 seasons. So we are talking about what makes them different. And did we learn from our book what influences the differences in our seasons? I'll give you a hint. It was right in the title of our book. Yes, sunshine makes a huge difference in our seasons. When the sun is exposed to something longer, we learned this last week during science. What happens when sunlight is exposed to something? Yes, it warms it. Remember when we took those chocolate candy bars and we went outside and we put them in tinfoil and in the sunlight and they melted? Because the sunlight warmed them, right? So the more sun you're exposed to, the warmer it gets. So what is our warmest season? Summer, yes. Summer is the warmest season. So I'm going to put warmest on here. All right. What about our days? How is the sun effective? They're the longest days, right? You know, in summer, we can wake up really early and the sun's still shining. And the sun shines really late at night as well. So let's put longest days. All right. What's our shortest season? The days that are the shortest. All right, well, let's start with a different one then. What season is the coldest? Winter, very good. So let's put coldest right here. All right. And so since it's our coldest day, it's exposed to sunlight the least, right? So these are our shortest days. So I put shortest right there. What is the transition between winter and summer? There's a transition season where it's starting to warm a little bit, right? What is that? Spring, very good. So we're going to put cold and put an arrow to warmer. That means it's cold, but it's getting warmer. So that means our days are getting a little longer. Very good. So days become longer. Very good. All right. So now that we know the transition between winter and summer, what's the transition season between summer and winter? Fall. Yep, right here. So it's starting to, what is it starting to do? Cool down, right? The sun's getting less exposed, right? So we're going to put warmer to cooler, right? Because it's warm and it's becoming cooler. So what about our days? Days are becoming shorter, right? So it's shorter days. There we go. All right. So it looks like we have a start to the paper you filled out earlier. So why don't we go ahead and add anything to your paper that's on this board that you don't have on there. Go ahead and do so now. All right, I'm going to play you guys a song. Okay, the song explains the seasons as well. So, this song, if it has anything in it that you did not have on your paper, I want you to go ahead and add that to it. All right. All right, hold on. Here we go.
Let's sing the four seasons song. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Each year has four seasons in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. In winter you can feel the weather change and get cold. In winter there are places you can play in the snow. In winter days are shorter with less sunlight. In winter nights are longer with the stars shining bright. In winter you can feel the weather change and get cold. In winter there are places you can play in the snow. In winter days are shorter with less sunlight. In winter nights are longer with the stars shining bright. Let's sing the four seasons song. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Each year has four seasons in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. In spring you can feel the weather change and get warm. In spring bunnies hop and you hear birds sing their song. In spring grass gets green and the flowers bloom. In spring we sing and celebrate a great year at school. In spring you can feel the weather change and get warm. In spring bunnies hop and you hear birds sing their song. In spring grass gets green and the flowers bloom. In spring we sing and celebrate a great year at school. Let's sing the four seasons song. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Each year has four seasons in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. In summer you can feel the weather change and get hot. In summer you can swim, run, and play games a lot. In summer days are longer with the sun shining bright. In summer nights are shorter and you see the moon shine. In summer you can feel the weather change and get hot. In summer you can swim, run, and play games a lot. In summer days are longer with the sun shining bright. In summer nights are shorter and you see the moon shine. Let's sing the four seasons song. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Each year has four seasons in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. In fall you can feel the weather change and get cool. In fall everybody is back in school. In fall leaves change color and fall every place. In fall we give thanks on Thanksgiving Day. In fall you can feel the weather change and get cool. In fall everybody is back in school. In fall leaves change color and fall every place. In fall we give thanks on Thanksgiving Day. Let's sing the four seasons song. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Each year has four seasons in all. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Winter, spring, summer, fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seasons in all.
All right, there we go. So we had a song that sang us the 4 different seasons, didn't we? All right, I hope you guys added more to your little 4 diagrams. I'm going to go ahead and separate these on my board so it looks like your paper. And I want you to go ahead and tell me things that you put on your paper that you think I should put up here. And we're going to create our own little diagram like you have together. So as I have already, spring, it's colder, but it's becoming warmer. The days are becoming longer as well. So let's go ahead and bullet point these so we can clearly see. Fall, I have that it's warmer, but it's becoming cooler, and the days are becoming shorter, right? And in winter, let's bullet point these so we can clearly see the separation. In winter, it's the coldest season, right? And the days are the shortest. And in summer, it's the warmest season, and the days are the longest. Very good. All right. So, did anyone have anything that they listed in spring that they think I should add up on this board? Flowers. Yes, the flowers bloom. So, flowers bloom. Very good. Anything else? Snow melts. That's because it's becoming warmer, right? Snow melts. All right. Anything else? All right, those are some great additions. How about for fall? So in Michigan, we have all 4 seasons. So just think about the seasons in your head. Leaves change color, right? So colorful leaves. All right, anything else? Well, yes, we have Halloween and Thanksgiving. So I'll put down fall holidays. How about that? I.e. Halloween and Thanksgiving. All right, perfect. And in winter, what can we add to that? Snow. There's tons and tons of snow because we live in northern Michigan and it gets very, very cold, right? So there's tons and tons of snow in the winter for us. So let's put snow in all caps. Perfect. Anything else? Skiing, yeah, that can go under snow because we go downhill on snow, right? Christmas, yeah, that's a great example. We have our winter holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that. So I'm going to put winter holidays down. Perfect. All right, how about for summer? What should we add to that? No school. No school, very good. What else? The lake isn't frozen. That is a great thing. So whenever we're looking for the difference between winter and summer, look at the lake in northern Michigan. We're right on Lake Michigan here, and it is frozen in the winter, right? And it's liquid in the summer because the sun warms it, right, and melts it. So lake is warm. How about that? All right, I think we just added some great examples to our board. So make sure you have everything that's on my board on your paper. If you don't, go ahead and write that down now. All right, put your name on it and pass it in. Make sure your name's on it. You'll be getting these back, but I just want to make sure you completed it. All right. As you come back to your seats, I have some picture examples of Michigan. I'm going to erase this, so hopefully you have everything. If not, talk to your neighbor. All right, I have some picture examples of us in Harbor Springs, Michigan. That's where we are, right? We know that. In all 4 seasons. So we just came out of summer. Let's see what summer looks like here. So this is us in summer. As you can see, like we mentioned, the lake is completely liquid, right? It's not frozen. The trees are super green and vibrant. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining very bright, right? Because in summer we have what kind of days? The longest days. Very good. All right, how about in fall? Here I have us in Harbor Springs in the fall. As you can see, the sun isn't shining quite as bright. It's starting to cool, and that's making our leaves change right here. There's that. All right. And here I have us in the winter, right here. As you can see, our lake is frozen. The trees are completely bare, except for the pine trees. Those are the only ones that last through the winter. We know that. All right, there we go. And last but not least, what is our final season? It's spring. Very good. So right here I have spring. You can see our grass is starting to become green again. The sun is starting to shine a little bit more. But our trees are still a little bare, but that's because it's a transition month, right? The days are becoming warmer, and our trees are getting back their leaves. All right, students, we are going to go ahead and work in our group. So you guys are all in a group at your table, right? There's 6 of you there, except for you guys, you're 5. That's okay. You're going to come up and get supplies. You're going to make a poster board that has each season. You can go ahead and divide it like I did. You can have like arrows that transition it. Be creative. Make the poster board any way you want, okay? I have markers. I have glitter. I have some magazines that have pictures of northern Michigan in it. You can draw. I recommend drawing. It's a lot more fun. I want you to have an image for each season, though. Make a list. Let's not make a list. Let's go ahead and write and complete sentences. I want 2 to 3 sentences for each month describing it, okay? So go ahead and do that and have a picture with each month. Begin.